Hello students, welcome to Calendar Studies Biology classes. I am Dr. Sajan Goswami and in this video tutorial we will be learning about some concept regarding the antibiotics. Now antibiotics are the chemicals that are secreted by the certain groups of microorganisms. So these are just the chemicals that are secreted by microbes. Now we have to understand that all groups of microbes do not have the ability to synthesize these antibiotics. So only the fungus and bacteria have this ability. So the antibiotics are produced by certain groups of fungus and bacteria. Now when we talk about the antibiotics, we have to remember name of the three important scientists: Alexander Fleming, Ernest Chain, and Howard Florey. We have to remember that Alexander Fleming accidentally discovered antibiotics, and the name of the antibiotic is penicillin. Alexander Fleming accidentally discovered antibiotic named penicillin, but he did not explain how did the antibiotic function. The mechanism of action was established by the study made by the scientist named Ernest Chain and Howard Florey. For this, Alexander Fleming and along with the Ernest Chain and Howard Florey received the Nobel Prize in the year 1945 for their discovery. So we can see Alexander Fleming discovered antibiotics for the first time, and the mechanism of action of the antibiotics were established by these two scientists. And in the year 1945, all of them shared the Nobel Prize for their discovery. Now we have to understand why these organisms, fungus and bacteria, secrete antibiotics. So functions of antibiotics inside the body of the fungus and bacteria. Here it performs two functions. One is it is important for their survival in the nature, and it also provides the protective function, protection against their competitive species of microbes. So these antibiotics helps these organisms in their survival by protecting them from other kind of microorganisms. Now how does these antibiotics provide protection to these organisms? It is done by two methods, and this is the basis of classification of the antibiotics. There are two major functions. One group of antibiotics are known as bacteriostatic, and other groups are known as bacteriolytic. This group of antibiotics stops the growth of other microorganisms, mainly bacteria. But bacteriolytic, or better to say bactericidal, these groups of antibiotic kills bacteria. When we say the bacteria, one group is stopping the growth of bacteria and other group is stopping or killing the bacteria. It means that antibiotics only works against bacteria. It does not kill or inhibit any other kind of microorganisms, and most importantly, antibiotics does not kill or control the growth of viruses. So providing antibiotics in the time of viral infection is kind of useless thing. So we have to remember that antibiotics is only effective against the group of bacteria. Now, based on this action, we use antibiotics in our healthcare system. Antibiotics are very important in treating several kind of illnesses and also important in case of surgical cases. But there are certain drawbacks that we need to remember while using antibiotics. The major problem that we face or major demerits regarding the antibiotics is its overuse and misuse. And because of this overuse and misuse of antibiotics, what we are getting is antibiotic resistance. Understanding the seriousness of this antibiotic resistance is important because in nature the types and amount of antibiotics are limited, and if we keep using these antibiotics in an uncontrolled manner, the consequence will be that antibiotics will become ineffective against this kind of microorganisms. So it will not perform its function, and situation may arise that the organisms may develop into superbugs. It is the term given to the microorganisms that have developed the ability to overcome the effects of antibiotics in our healthcare system. So this is the basic idea about the antibiotics. Thank you.